Hello everyone and welcome back to some Friday Night Shenanigans and to Hall of Torment. I would like to actually give it another run or two, or we'll see how many. This time let me check the frozen depths, because I still have a lot of herbs or things like that to pick up, and yeah, I need to find them. Also, we should look for, where is it? Something in that says spark. I'm guessing, yeah, this Kugel Blitz. Because there is a quest on the sorceress to deal spark damage and critical hits, etc. Also, I haven't played much with the sorceress, so mine as well, and right off the bat, crit chance. So let's try it. Attack speed, I would like that. Also, let's head towards the... oh my god, what's the word I'm looking for? Towards the herbs. Because I want more potions. If I can muster some. What does the arrow mean? Don't have the metabolism. But well, it would be useful, because I'll definitely bump into something. So let's continue our every week talk about things going on in gaming, and things are weird, to say the least. I mean, come on, it's a wee bit strange if you ask me. I'm talking about what Ubisoft is presumably doing this past few days. I've watched news that people are reporting bugs in some games. This time it was in an Avatar game. Something Skies of Pandora? No, I don't remember. Oh, we need this. Something Pandora, I think. That there's a DLC now. And people that wanted to play the single-player missions load their saves, and they didn't have a DLC bought, were given a error message that they don't have the DLC, but they weren't in a DLC location, and that's pretty weird. They loaded their save and they couldn't continue. There is a chance this could just be a weird error where the game reads like if you would be in a DLC area, but you aren't. And yeah, but there are... Let me check if I'm recording. Yes, I am. There are quite a few people that are reporting this from what I saw. Quickly googled it. So I don't know about that. It's pretty weird. Also, there's the case of Avowed, if I remember correctly, the Obsidian game. I think there's more than one case, but the one that I'm talking about is on my native market. The price of this game seems to be quite overpriced. We are dealing with that problem on the Polish market for a lot of games, honestly. Like that. For a lot of games. And that's kinda problematic, since the default conversion tables from Steam don't take into account, well, financial and economic states in more than one country, not only ours. I do recall, for example, I think Brazil having... Why did I say Brazil such a weird way? Well, never mind, Brazil having a problem with games. I remember users talking about Octopath Traveler, it was, and they were reporting that the base price on launch of Octopath Traveler was more than than some people earned in Brazil, or something on those lines. It was pretty pricey for them. There were Steam... can't seem to roll good. There were Steam discussion topics on that. I saw some of those topics myself. It was pretty weird that people get the conversions wrong in this day and age, but problem with conversions was actually quite frequent when it comes to Japanese studios. I've seen that a lot of times, that there are weird conversion rates. I think they just basically convert the dollars to another currency like that, without taking into account economic status of the country. They just do a flat conversion, and then it comes out that the game costs most than the gross lowest pay in the country, which is kinda whack if you ask me. Ooh, we would like more damage. You'd also like it to apply more of the shock stats, but I can't seem to have that. Problem with the one quest is that I need to get more than X crits in a time window, and that will be probably more prominent when there are more enemies on the screen, not now. That will probably be a problem. Do that. Do we have anything useful? No. Nothing useful, honestly. Let's get the ring blades. I didn't mean to pick it up. That's a problem. Because you need to build up those skills to get a skill upgrade or evolution, how would you call it? And I didn't have the correct level. So now I'll dilute my skill pool with the ring of blades skills. Just not ideal. Well, tough luck. Ooh. We want a more potent bonus from that. Well, let's go multi-strike. I wanted to play the sorceress because I only played her once, and she seems like a good AoE character. Well... Honestly... Nothing here seems that good. But going back, yeah, those are weird things. Also, kinda don't like that Steam doesn't upgrade those default conversion tables now. I heard that the conversion tables are from 2020 and they haven't been upgraded since, unless it's, well, talking about the whole table, unless there was an upgrade for one or two countries. At least that's what people say. Don't know how much proof that is, since I'm not a developer and can't attest to that from my own experience. But that would seem to check out. I don't blame most of those companies that don't have time to research the market when they try to just, you know, get the game out. They have a good idea for a game and they even executed it properly, and they just wanna sell it, you know? That's why probably a lot of those guys get it wrong, but you could do a little bit of research. I mean, come on. I mean, it being a bit pricey would not surprise me, but the amount of times people from Brazil reported that it was quite a substantial amount of a mean pay in Brazil, that's quite disturbing how you can get it that many times wrong. So yeah, that is also, well, our country has one of the most priciest when you compare to the pay in the country, the mean pay and the lowest pay, which is also pretty weird. But nothing you can do about that. People are making topics in Steam forums, etc. I don't think that does much good. Well, the only thing that's left is just to wait for sales, I guess. I myself am frequently waiting for sales on games. I have such a big backlog that doesn't do that much damage to me. Well, I maybe have some spoilers on the internet, but I don't search anything I wanna play. just in case the internet does its magical wonders. One time, I don't remember the game, I think it was an JRPG, I was wondering about how the game played. I was looking for some mechanic descriptions, I think some screenshots of the game, etc. And then when the game came out, YouTube started listing some videos to me about it, since I watch a lot of RPG videos, and that was quite normal for it to recommend me it. That's okay, but it also recommended me things like Last Boss Battle, etc. And the guy that did those actually put the boss, didn't do a miniature for it, didn't do a spoiler tag, he just put the name of the boss and he put the screenshot of the boss. Yup. Into the mini, into the thumbnail. There you go. So that spoiled me the fun. I didn't play that game yet, and honestly I now forgot what game that was, so that's kinda good. Well, managed the spoilers in my own way, you could say. And then I was happy about it. But yeah, some people do it like that. So, also, going back to the news about Ubisoft, what is Ubi doing nowadays even? I mean, Jesus, I understand being greedy or out of touch, but even from a marketing standpoint, that's bad. Like, how can you do it that bad? Really? That's just... They're not in the market from yesterday. They're an old company. They have a lot of experience. How can you mess up that bad? That's my problem. Are they totally unhinged, or they think they can get away with it, or what's the deal here even? I don't get it. What? Oh, I didn't unlock this guy. Well, dude, I don't have fire. I have scrolls that could give me fire. Now that I think about it. But do I want to? Maybe I do. Let's go. A scroll is quite close to here. Might as well pick it up, since I messed up with picking one too fast. If I pick this one too fast, won't precisely mess it up more badly than I did. And I did mess it up more badly. Well, shoot. That's bad. Let's get some defenses rolling. Forgot I wanted to get that guy out. Ooh, those rifts are pretty good. Pretty big AoE on them. But not ideal that I picked that sort of a thing up. I didn't finish my other abilities, but yeah, well. Saint and Agony run, so I don't need to do it perfect. It's more of a chill run. Because, yeah, like I was predicting... Oh, I need that. Like I was predicting, the last months of this year seem to be hectic, and the first few months of the next year will also be hectic at work, so yeah, I'm getting back from work even more tired. Now, I don't know what's with people, that they suddenly remember that things need to be done. That's probably because deadlines are incoming. That's my guess. I actually like this ability. Problem with it is you need to detonate it, but when you do, it's quite awesome. Okay, I would need a magnet about now. That would be nice. Oh, also. That's also great. More area would be great here. This one. What do we have here? Nope. Well. Yeah. That would be worthwhile to send up. I'll hold off on that. Famous last words. Okay, would need healing as well. Up a potion. There is the frozen guy, but don't have fire on me. Unfortunately. Let's get the base movement speed up. Because percentage won't do me any good if the base is bad. Oh, come on, I was going to walk into it. So, yeah, I'm kind of wondering what's up now with the various companies. Also, I saw that CD Projekt did a Bethesda move and teased something about the new Witcher, which was basically a render of a few coins. Is it a joke on toss a coin to the Witcher or what? Anywho, no sense if you ask me showing anything now that it's only been recently greenlit in production stage. That means it's basically what, 4 or 5 years in the pipe? I don't think that was worth it. Same mistake that they made with Elder Scrolls. I mean, yeah, we know they're doing it, but so what? I don't like to build up the hype train too fast. Did that with Cyberpunk and look what it came out of that. I mean, now it's a decently made game. It wasn't when it first came out, so they should have learned that they need to pace themselves, you know, otherwise much problems could be had. I actually played through Cyberpunk, but that was before that recent big update to everything, and it didn't catch me, didn't captivate me that much. I mean, it was an okay game, but it had really big flaws before this combat and skill update when I played it. Basically, I could not use any weapons. I could get the cyberware that made, what was it, gorilla fists or something like that, that I could go and just box people. And it was so powerful that I didn't even need a weapon. But I did pick some up, because, you know, need to play around with stuff. And crafting sucked. I remember that. They did change it, and people say it's okay now. But yeah, I played my share of it. I don't know if I'm interested in another run. So that's a thing. Did get it on a huge discount, so I'm not salty. Did try it. I mean, not every game is for everyone, so even if I didn't like it, it's not a problem for me personally. Okay, anything interesting? I don't want that since it's less area radius. And I'm kind of scared of what Ubi's doing because they hold the IP rights to the Might and Magic series now, and I like the Might and Magic series. And we have an incoming early access to the Olden Era heroes. So yeah, that doesn't inspire confidence in me, I need to say. But nothing I can do about that. Whoops. Not the best playthrough. 21 Cougar Blitz. Act more. Because I need that for the quest. And regeneration. Go regeneration. Go gadget regeneration, please. Okay, what now? Well, let's get the Beyblade. Let it grip and etc. Probably now would be a... Yeah, we have updates. Could get this, but... let's go with a bit more reliant Kugel Blitz targeting. It's not going that bad. Did mess up a bunch of times, but what can you do? So, where was I? Yeah, so it doesn't inspire confidence in me with what they're doing recently, with the fact that there is finally a Might and Magic game greenlit. Well, we'll see. We'll just need to see. Honestly, would like also another Disciples game greenlit, but that's probably not in the near future. But this time maybe not in the vein of King's Bounty, please. Just maybe a bit more traditional. Heck, you can even make it like the third one, just do it right this time. But I would much prefer the traditional one. But I know that probably many people would be interested in a game like that, besides die-hard fans. So that is a problematic thing for the company, if they know that they will not have an easy time selling it to new players, yeah? But only fans. You have so many fans in the series that's a bit older and mostly forgotten because of the newer entries not being very good. So I do get it if they didn't want to do a traditional approach. But I don't think the traditional approach was less strategical than the Might and Magic counterpart. Oh, got a quest in. Nice. I mean, it didn't have the arena movement, etc., but I wouldn't call it less strategical. There is a few things you can squeeze out of it still. For example, I would like them to take a look at the current mods, both on the PvP side and on the PvE side. They have some pretty nice ideas here and there. That's worth looking. I honestly think that while doing another entry in a series that's quite loved by the community, looking at the mods, if there are mods for your game, should be a given, since basically... Oh, we can also upgrade. Basically, you can get a feel of what people see that the game was lacking before, and get a feel of what people want from your next installment. Not all things, you know, it's actually a logical thing to implement, and not all things are good things to implement, as there are a lot of joke mods, or there are a lot of mods that simply are not viable because of different things, but there are a lot of mods that have very good ideas, you know? So, a good thing to look at the broader point, you know, at the broader picture, and see a degree of mods, not only a few of the most popular. Honestly, it's kinda shocked to me that Bethesda didn't learn from that. I mean, they did learn from that, but in a bad way. Bethesda learned that people will fix their games for them, and not what they need to do to make their games feel more complete, like thing. You know? That's the feeling that I'm getting from their newer games. But you know, people vote with their wallets, they say, so this will probably end. Well, we're saying that this will end for years now, and it didn't, and the practices are even worse in some cases, but, you know, one can think that it will end and it will get back to some good stuff that we had. Or even better, you know, since we have more tools and more technology to make even better stuff. But why not? Why not try? I am wondering also about the recent game optimization problems. They say it's the fault of the engine, especially games on Unreal Engine, on Unreal 5. Engines were known for having iffy stuff in the code. I was talking with developers of Unreal Engine games. I even once applied to a job with Unreal Engine gaming development, but talked to the guys on board, and I didn't like what they said. I mean, I knew some of the things that happen, but I didn't think it was that bad. Plus, I didn't like the fact that they sometimes weren't even paid on time. I'm not talking about the hours they had, but that wasn't developer issue, more of a company issue with them. You know, but they kind of did what they liked, so somehow we're managing the problems. But they were quite nice guys. I hope they're doing good now, because, oh, it was, I applied to that 7 years ago, it seems. If I remember correctly, yeah, it should be 7-8 years ago. I did, in the end, pick a different company. And that went also quite interesting, I should say. But now I'm quite happy with where I am. Same company for, well, 7 years now. It's quite an interesting job, I would say. Very interesting things. I kind of like it. Not many people can probably say that. Oh, I need a helm. Believe it or not, I actually don't have one sent to my loadout to my current inventory that I have at camp. That would be a good idea to actually send this up. Honestly, I would like the IP of Heroes of Might and Magic to be bought out by a different company. To be really honest with you.
With his cold, beating heart removed, all that remained
That's not
was
good.
relentless hate. Mesmerized by its
Okay.
pounding, the Lord's last lieutenant
I think I
captured
did that.
and disappeared into the rage.
I have a feeling that I did that, but not so sure right now. Also, I will go for that other scroll there. See if I can get something fire-like to get the guy out. Or maybe evolve this arcane rift thingy. Something even better. So yeah. Honestly, I'm quite missing also the RPG side of the Might and Magic series. Just the problem is that the early ones were quite goofy. They were the time where fantasy and sci-fi was one thing and frequently crossed over. Well, maybe not one thing, but frequently crossed over from one another. And I did not like that. Was not a fan. Nope. Not a fan. Because it was silly. You were battling orcs and then you were on spaceships with cyborgs, weird computers, biomes, robotical enemies. I didn't know what was happening. I mean, I did know what was happening because that was part of the story, but that was whack. Completely whack. That's why people who only played, when I talk with people who only know Might and Magic, the Heroes of Might and Magic, the turn-based entries, they all have their minds blown where it comes when I say that the Inferno Town faction are Kriegans and they're basically aliens, not devils. Because I think that was the deal with them. And no fire, of course, of course. Let's try the other scroll then. Let's see if we're lucky, like Clint Eastwood would say. Let's see if we're lucky. Okay, nice. I don't know if I'm feeling lucky this time, but I can sure check. Mine as well. Okay. So how it's going, even though I messed up. I'm not going to, you know, shove the blame on someone else. I did mess up. But anywho, what fun would it be if we made a perfect build? Why not struggle? That's what I say. Like, let's make it more interesting. That's cool. That skill is not that bad. A good idea would be to get decent movement speed with it, and maybe use the Shield Maiden for additional big block chance, and then you could basically ride through enemies and detonate them. Could be fun build. Be a fun build. See? Kinda cool. Okay, give me fire. Please give me fire. No fire. Because of course not. Oh, you game. That was deliberate. I mean, I had the option to choose it. Just picked something else in that moment. Okay, going nicely. Kinda hectic if you ask me, but they ain't that bad. Oh, come on, game. Give me some better placement. The explosions aren't that bad. Maybe not the most potent things, but not bad, not bad. Thank you, game. It's not the one that I would say would be the easiest to get the guy thawed out, but it should be doable. Should be somehow doable. Just get to him first. Then we can say something about that. Okay, come on, we're close, we're close. New boss, next boss. Well, the damage ain't that bad. Coverage is also good. Okay, what do we have here? Let's get this. Where's the dude? Oh, here he is. Also, where's the boss? Lost track of him. Yep, definitely lost track of him. Okay, dude. Please. I mean, it shouldn't be that bad. Come on. Come on. Hey. I did hit with fire. What are you on, game? Did it like you wanted me to. Does it need to apply burn or something like that? Kinda too hectic right now. Need to wait till I get the boss out. I think. Nice. Those shurikens of energy that are left after the detonation do come in handy. Nice. Okay, let's get some more area rages. Come on, dudes. Can't be that bad. Need to just hit the guy in the eyes. Okay, why not? Well, defense is always good. Just hit the eyes, dude. Shouldn't be that bad. Really? Well, it appears it is bad. Or maybe the meteor doesn't do that. Should pick the exterminator and use his weapon against him. That should provide enough fire. Get this going. But the problem is, do I need to win the run then? Runs in the Hall of Torment are a bit too long, maybe, for my taste sometimes. I guess I just wanna dive in and do a quick run. Why not? So the area's a bit wider. Maybe something we couldn't fix with additional level ups. Okay, easy does it. Get more damage with the Kugel Blitz. Dude, just get hit by the fire, will ya? Yeah, base damage. Doing the Kugel Blitz mastery quests. Okay. Really, do I need to use the exterminator and his fire weapon? Or I could use the dragon's breath, that should have been better. Didn't have it available for picking when I wanted to. So, no dice. If we have luck with the rift placement, this could be a good clutch move when we're being surrounded. Though I'm not banking on me having luck. That's kinda non-existent things. So, how about you guys? Did you actually play the RPG Might and Magic titles, not the strategy ones? Because I don't think they were that popular back in the day. They were good games, but were they popular? I don't recall. Certainly around 6 and 7, the Mandate of Heaven. But 8 was not, I think, that good, and 9 was just awful, if I remember them correctly. There was 10, which was more about being an homage than a proper game. But it was decent, I did finish it. I even had it on the Ubisoft store, where I lost my account after the recent... I mean, they did send a mail that they would be deleting all accounts, but did they do that? That's a question that I have. Oh, come on, dude. How can you not be fouled out? Won't be that easy with the meteor. Unfortunately. Well, that was a direct hit and it didn't do anything. That kinda sucks. Unless I am not meant to do it like that. Oh, we have a magnet available. That's nice. Ah, crap, I ate some of those. Okay, let's see how much this will give us. For 84. Why not? Whoa, 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 that's bad. Why not? Let's empower some of the other skills. Well, that's definitely some XP going. Oh, it's already, huh? Nah, I'll probably die here. I do have one revive, what I remember. Easy does it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy does it. Easy does it. Doing decent amount of damage, we are. Just look. Beneath your feet. Not fall into those pesky spikes. What are they? And please, region. Please. Okay, we need to run for this. Let's leave some traps of our own on the ground. To fall into, and yeah, I'm falling into them left and right. Whoa. Oh, there's a potion. That's great. Would like another potion though. Probably more than I'm gonna get. Somehow managed to not fall into that. I don't know how, but I am grateful. Come on, dude. Don't be like that. Well, we are getting close to dying, as well as defeating him, so wonder what comes first. Dang it. Walk right through it. Honestly, the wave attack is the worst one. And I do have a degree of movement speed. I seem to fall into those. Come on, dude. Don't be like that. Region. Oh. Well, got it. Got a torment shot as well. Yeah. Let's finish this. Wasn't a bad run. Did unlock some stuff. Did finish some quests. Let me see. What quests did we get? Some Kugelblitz one. Definitely. Didn't apply spark enough times, but well, 100,000 times, so. 50 critical hits per second. Okay. Didn't reach that, definitely. Last run was 12. Well, I didn't do a good job at building to it, so not that I'm surprised. Well, it needs some more work, I guess.
Take a look.
Hello, Wellkeeper. What do you have? Well, could buy those. I mean,
well.
we don't have any headgear, so might as well. Well, we could go elemental. Or mantle. Depends on what fits us better. Well, I don't know about that. So yeah, that was this Friday, and I hope for some input from you, and have a nice time. Have a nice weekend. Cześć.